Santa Clarita, officially the City of Santa Clarita, is the third largest city in Los Angeles County, California, United States and the 18th largest in the state of California. The city has annexed a number of unincorporated areas, contributing to the large population increase. It is located about 35 miles northwest of downtown Los Angeles, and occupies most of the Santa Clarita Valley. It is a notable example of a U.S. edge city or boomburb. Santa Clarita was ranked by Money magazine in 2006 as 18th of the top 100 places to live. Santa Clarita was incorporated in December 1987 as the union of several previously existing communities, including Canyon Country, Newhall, Saugus, and Valencia, all of which are situated on the land of the former Rancho San Francisco. It is bounded on the west by the Golden State Freeway. The Antelope Valley Freeway runs northeast-southwest through an irregular east border, and the Newhall Pass is the city's southernmost point. Santa Clarita is often associated with the Six Flags Magic Mountain amusement park, though the park is located just outside the city limits, and the California Institute of the Arts, located in Valencia. History. Santa Clarita was incorporated in December 1987, but its history stretches back several centuries. About AD 450, the Tataviam arrived, numbering around 2,000 at their zenith. In 1842, Francisco Lopez made the first documented discovery of gold in California. The event is memorialized in an 1842 mining claim issued by Governor Juan B. Alvarado. The discovery was made in Placerita Canyon, an area later used as Hollywood's original backlot. The community of Newhall is named after Henry Newhall, a businessman who made his original fortune during the California Gold Rush after opening up the H.M. Newhall and Company, an extremely successful auction house in San Francisco. Newhall's next business interest was railroads. He invested in rail companies that would connect San Francisco to other cities and became president of the San Francisco and San Jose Railroad. In 1870, he and his partners sold the company to Southern Pacific Railroad, on whose board of directors he then sat. After railroads, Newhall turned his eye to real estate and ranching. He purchased a number of the old Spanish and Mexican land grants in the state for a total of 143,000 acres between Monterey and Los Angeles counties. The most significant portion was the 46,460 acres Rancho San Francisco in northern Los Angeles County, which he purchased for $2 per acre, and which became known as Newhall Ranch after Newhall's death. Within this territory, he granted a right-of-way to Southern Pacific through what is now Newhall Pass, and he also sold them a portion of the land, upon which the company built a town they named after him, Newhall. The first station built on the line he named for his hometown, Saugus, Massachusetts. Following his death, Newhall's heirs incorporated the Newhall Land and Farming Company, which oversaw the development of the communities that now make up the city of Santa Clarita. On September 26, 1876, Charles Alexander Mintry brought in the state's first productive oil well at Mintreville, giving rise to the California oil industry. The oil was brought to a refinery at Newhall, now the oldest existing petroleum refinery in the world. It was operational from 1874 to 1888. A few days earlier, on September 5, 1876, Charles Crocker and Leland Stanford joined their railroads in Canyon Country, linking Los Angeles with the rest of the nation for the first time. The Saugus Café, on Railroad Avenue in Saugus, was established in 1887 and appears to be, by far, the oldest still operating restaurant in Los Angeles County. Filming in Santa Clarita began shortly after the turn of the 20th century with a veritable who's who of actors, including William S. Hart, Tom Mix, Harry Carey and a young John Wayne. Hart and Carey made their homes in the Santa Clarita Valley. Today both are operated as county parks. The Santa Clarita Valley was the scene of the second worst disaster in California's history in terms of the number of lives lost. Known as the worst civil engineering failure of the 20th century. Shortly before midnight on March 12, 1928, the St. Francis Dam collapsed. By the time the floodwaters reached the Pacific Ocean near Ventura 5 hours later, nearly 600 people were dead. Within modern Santa Clarita city limits, the present-day site of the Westfield Valencia town centre mall would have been buried beneath muck, mud and debris. Numerous buildings in Newhall became makeshift morgues. After numerous failed attempts to form a city and at least 2 failed attempts to form a separate county, the people of the Santa Clarita Valley finally succeeded in incorporating the city of Santa Clarita at 4:30 p.m. on December 15, 1987 after voting in favor of incorporation by a margin of 2-1 in that year's general election. The other proposed name for the new city, which was narrowly defeated, was City of the Canyons. Geography: Santa Clarita, according to the United States Census Bureau, has a total area of 62.16 square miles, of which 62.10 square miles is land and 0.06 square miles is water. Santa Clarita is situated near the San Fernando Fault Zone and was affected by the 1971 San Fernando earthquake, also known as the Silma quake. The city was also affected by the 1994 Northridge earthquake, and many commercial and residential buildings were devastated by its aftermath, including the nearby Newhall Pass, the Valencia Town Center, and Six Flags Magic Mountain. The 38-story tall Sky Tower at Magic Mountain swayed 6 feet in each direction during the Northridge earthquake with only minor damage. Wildfires: Santa Clarita is one of the top areas in the nation for wildfire activity. Recent fires in and around the city of Santa Clarita include the Stables, Copper, Bouquet, Smee, Verdale, Foothill, Buckweed, Ranch, Magic, Sayre, Station, Powerhouse Fires, and Valley. Climate: Santa Clarita is within a Mediterranean climate zone, characterized by warm and dry days most of the year with mild moist winters. During the summer, hot weather is predominant with occasional days of high humidity and cumulus buildups over the higher terrain surrounding the valley. During influxes of monsoonal moisture in the summer, thunderstorms sometimes occur. Due to its close proximity to the Mojave Upper Desert and Pacific Ocean, varying microclimates are common. Characterized by dry hills covered in brush and chaparral, the months of late summer and early autumn are often referred to as fire season. Moreover, wildfire activity occurs throughout the entire year during drought conditions. The warmest months of the year are July through September, although it is not unusual for hot weather to occur in early October. During this time, temperatures typically remain in the high 90s and low 100s, but temperatures can reach as high as 117 degrees, as it did in September 2010. Winters are mild, with temperatures dropping below freezing only occasionally on clear winter nights. Rain falls primarily from December through February. Snow has occurred before and was last seen on April 8, 2011 and February 26, 2011, where some areas received a dusting. The area also received measurable snow on January 2, 2011. Demographics: 2010, the 2010 United States Census reported that Santa Clarita had a population of 176,320. The population density was 3,340.6 people per square mile. The racial makeup of Santa Clarita was 125,005 white, 5,623 African American, 1,013 Native American, 15,025 Asian, 272 Pacific Islander, 21,169 from other races, and 8,213 from 2 or more races. There were 51,941 people of Hispanic or Latino origin, of any race. The census reported that 174,910 people lived in households, 1,281 lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 129 were institutionalized. There were 59,507 households, out of which 24,677 had children under the age of 18 living in them, 34,126 were opposite-sex married couples living together, 6,888 had a female householder with no husband present, 3,322 had a male householder with no wife present. There were 3,134 unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 484 same-sex married couples or partnerships. 11,634 households were made up of individuals and 4,335 had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.94. There were 44,336 families. The average family size was 3.37. In terms of age, the population included 46,180 people under the age of 18, 17,565 people aged 18 to 24, 47,788 people aged 25 to 44, 47,936 people aged 45 to 64, and 16,851 people who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 36.2 years. For every 100 females there were 97.1 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 94.0 males. There were 62,055 housing units at an average density of 1,175.7 per square mile, of which 42,335 were owner-occupied, and 17,172 were occupied by renters. The homeowner vacancy rate was 1.4%. The rental vacancy rate was 6.0%. 124,532 people lived in owner-occupied housing units and 50,378 people lived in rental housing units. According to the 2010 United States Census, Santa Clarita had a median household income of $84,291, with 8.6% of the population living below the federal poverty line. 2000, as of the census of 2000, there were 151,088 people, 50,787 households, and 38,242 families residing in the city. The population density was 3,159.1 inhabitants per square mile. There were 52,442 housing units at an average density of 1,096.5 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 69.02% white, 20.50% Hispanic or Latino of any race, 8.54% from other races, 5.24% Asian, 3.89% from two or more races, 2.07% African American, 0.59% Native American, 0.15% Pacific Islander. There were 50,787 households, out of which 44.4% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 61.0% were married couples living together, 9.8% had a female householder with no husband present, and 24.7% were non-families. 18.7% of all households were made up of individuals and 6.1% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.95 and the average family size was 3.38. In the city the population was spread out with 30.3% under the age of 18, 8.1% from 18 to 24, 33.6% from 25 to 44, 20.8% from 45 to 64 and 7.1% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 33 years. For every 100 females there were 98.0 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 94.4 males. According to a 2007 estimate, the median income for a household in the city was $79,004, and the median income for a family was $91,450. Males had a median income of $53,769 versus $36,835 for females. The per capita income for the city was $26,841. 6.4% of the population and 4.7% of families were below the poverty line. 6.7% of those under the age of 18 and 5.9% of those 65 and older were living below the poverty line. Government. Local government. The City of Santa Clarita is a general law city and as such is governed by a council-manager form of government. The City Council is made up of 5 council members elected to 4-year terms. Each year the council selects a member to serve as the mayor, a largely ceremonial position. The elected council is, According to the City unregistered trademark's most recent comprehensive annual financial report, the City unregistered trademark's various funds had $176.5 million in revenues, $162.0 million in expenditures, $1,053.4 million in total assets, and $103.9 million in total liabilities. The structure of the management and coordination of city services is, state and federal. In the state Senate, Santa Clarita is split between the 21st Senate District, represented by Republican Steve Knight, and the 27th Senate District, represented by Democrat Fran Pavley. In the State Assembly, it is in the 38th Assembly District, represented by Republican Scott Wilk. In the United States House of Representatives, Santa Clarita is in California's 25th Congressional District, represented by Republican Buck McKeon. Education, school districts, Castaic Union School District, Newhall School District, Saugus Union School District, Sulphur Springs School District, William S. Hart High School District, colleges and universities, California Institute of the Arts, the Masters College, College of the Canyons, Parks and Recreation. The City of Santa Clarita's leadership has placed a priority on offering recreational facilities and programs since incorporation. Many youth-friendly activities and diversions exist in order to steer the city's children away from crime and gang activity. The city has established many neighborhood parks and maintains a comprehensive recreation program. There is a recreation center in Canyon Country that includes an aquatic park with wading, diving, and Olympic swimming pools along with a bicycle skating park, community swimming pools in both Newhall and Canyon Country and a community center in downtown Newhall. The city's largest park is located in Saugus and is known as Central Park. There are 17 parks scattered in various neighborhoods throughout the city. Many have lighted tennis and basketball courts, baseball and soccer fields. There are over 3,000 acres of open space and 32 miles of off-street trails within its boundaries. Over the past several years, the city has co-sponsored a summer concert series offering a variety of music in cooperation with various local businesses. These concerts are free of charge and take place on weekends in Central Park. The city offers a wide variety of fee-based and free classes and programs in a variety of locations throughout the year. These programs are listed in the quarterly magazine Seasons, which is delivered to all residences within the city limits via mail. The Santa Clarita Marathon is held annually in November. The race was first run in 1995 and is now a qualifying race for the Boston Marathon. Santa Clarita was picked to be the end of Stage 6 in the Amgen Tour of California, in 2007. Santa Clarita was also picked to be the end of Stage 6 and the beginning of the final stage, Stage 7, in 2008. There are several public and private golf courses in Santa Clarita, including TPC Valencia, Valencia Country Club, and Vista Valencia. The city is also home to a public ice skating rink called the Ice Station Valencia. Law enforcement and fire protection, Santa Clarita does not have its own police or fire departments. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department operates the Santa Clarita Valley Station in Santa Clarita and provides local police protection for the city. The city contracts with the Los Angeles County Fire Department for fire protection. The agency has 8 fire stations in Santa Clarita, but with the increasing growth in the area, new stations are planned. Economy, Princess Cruises and Mankind are based in Santa Clarita. Sunkist has moved its regional headquarters from Sherman Oaks to Santa Clarita. Largest employers. According to the city's comprehensive annual financial report, for the fiscal year ending June 2012, the top employers in the city are, Enterprise Zone, on July 1, 2007, to offer new businesses tax incentives to operate inside Santa Clarita. The industrial and commercial areas in northern and western Santa Clarita were zoned as a federally recognized enterprise zone. Additional warehousing and office space was also constructed. Presently, the Santa Clarita Enterprise Zone covers 97% of all commercial, business, and industrial zoned land within the city of Santa Clarita. This zoning allows local businesses to claim hiring, sales and use tax credits. The newly designated enterprise zone is now the base of operations for several large companies, including True Position Technologies, Salt Creek Grill, Condomin.com, and Trig Laboratories. New home development. Santa Clarita has experienced significant new home growth led by various builders such as K. Hovnanian Homes and Lena. Media. The city of Santa Clarita and surrounding communities are served by several local media properties. Newspapers. The primary daily newspaper, the Santa Clarita Valley Signal, was founded in 1919 and enjoys a weekday circulation of 10,454 and a Sunday circulation of 11,598. The newspaper focuses almost exclusively on local news, sports, entertainment and features. The Signale Euros's offices on Creekside Road serve as the newspaper's newsroom, production office, IT and web design facility, and printing facility. Additionally, Santa Clarita is served by the Los Angeles Daily News. The Daily News primarily focuses on news, sports and entertainment stories in the San Fernando Valley and Los Angeles, but also covers Santa Clarita periodically. Daily news circulation numbers within the Santa Clarita Valley are not known. Radio. The Santa Clarita Valley is exclusively served by one radio station, AM 1220 KHTS. The commercial radio station, operated by longtime residents and public servants Carl and Jerry Cerati Goldman, broadcasts from studios located in Canyon Country. The station carries local news, traffic, weather, sports, music and talk shows. The station's transmitter and antennas are located on Sierra Highway between Soledad Canyon Road and Sand Canyon Road. The station has been on the air since October 2003. Prior to KHTS, AM 1220 was known as KBET until 1999 when the Goldmans sold it to now Clear Channel Communications, only to buy it back in 2003. In addition to KHTS, the city of Santa Clarita and its surrounding communities are indirectly served by a number of major market Los Angeles Federated States of Micronesia and AM radio stations, though residents often complain that radio reception in the valley is poor due to the surrounding hillsides. There are also several other internet-based radio stations that serve the public in the Santa Clarita Valley. Television. All local programming for Santa Clarita is carried on a single public access television cable TV channel, which is operated by SCV-TV, a tax-exempt 501(c)(3) non-profit corporation. It is available to Time Warner Cable customers throughout the Santa Clarita Valley on Channel 20 and to AT&T U-verse customers under local programming. SCV-TV carries public, educational and government programming, including Santa Clarita City Council and Planning Commission meetings, history shows, high school and college news programs, talk shows, football games and other programs of local interest. There are no commercial over-the-air television stations in the Santa Clarita Valley. The city is part of the Los Angeles media market. Digital signals from the Los Angeles stations are available on local cable television systems, Direct, and Dish Network. Television and movie production. Due to increases in filming/production days during the last few years, Santa Clarita has been given the nickname Hollywood North. From the first decade of the 20th century to the present day, the Santa Clarita Valley has been a favorite location for producers of films, television shows, and commercials. Even before the first permanent movie set was erected in 1922, the area's topography was exploited for its versatility as the prototypical Western setting. As the A-Western of the 1910s, 20s and 30s gave way to the B-Western of the 1940s and 50s, the Santa Clarita Valley continued to play its role, most notably at Gene Autry's Melody Ranch motion picture studio in Placerita Canyon and, later, at the Walt Disney Company's nearby Golden Oak Ranch. The first motion picture studio, developed within a high-tech industrial park across from Magic Mountain, Valencia Studios, was founded in 1986 by Robert Thompson. Most industry experts were initially skeptical about locating a studio in such a remote location. The first motion picture to be shot on its stages was Return of the Living Dead, Part 2. Since its inauspicious beginnings, It has featured many high-budget movies and television shows such as Terminator 2 and Star Trek IV in the early 90s to Twilight in 2008 and the CBS Paramount television series NCIS in 2011. Over the years, Santa Clarita Valley became the home to many other studios as well as hundreds of entertainment-related businesses, sometimes nicknamed the New Hollywood, after one of its community's Newhall. The Santa Clarita Film Commission maintains a vast location library of potential movie sites. While the area has a long history of doubling for other places, on rare occasions the Santa Clarita Valley is credited as itself. As in the opening of Ocean's 13 when Brad Pitt and crew attempt to rob a Toys R Us in Valencia. Santa Clarita's proximity to Hollywood has seen a number of TV shows and movies filmed in the area. Select television productions, 24, BJ and the Bear, Big Love, Carnival, Charlie's Angels, Chips, Christine filmed in Valencia. CSI, Deadwood, Disney Channel Games, Firefly, Freaks and Geeks was filmed at William S. Hart High School along with its general vicinity. Heroes, filmed at Golden Valley High School and West Ranch High School. Jag, Justified, Knight Rider, Malcolm in the Middle, Melrose Place, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Modern Family, NCIS, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, Smith Lived in the City. Supermarket Sweep was taped at Santa Clarita Studios when it was revived in 2000, before moving to NBC Studios in Burbank, California the following year. Switched at Birth, The Dukes of Hazzard, The Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo, The Office filmed an episode at the Vista Valencia Golf Course, Ice Station Valencia, and College of the Canyons. The Riches, The Secret World of Alex Mack was filmed at Charles Helmers Elementary School in the Valencia neighborhood of Northbridge. The Unit, Top Shot, Weeds, Wipeout, Zoe 101. Note, Golden Oak Ranch is a property owned by the Walt Disney Company located east of State Route 14 in Newhall. This has been used as a location for several Disney features. It has also been rented out to other studios and production companies. Select films, Biodome, Drive, Dude, Where's My Car? Encino Man, Faster, Fat Albert, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, King of California, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, Mr. Woodcock, National Lampoon's Vacation, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, Never Been Kissed, Pleasantville, Pump Up the Volume, Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion, Sioux City, Space Cowboys, Stay Cool, The Chum Scrubber, The Gumball Rally, The Majestic, Twilight. The Arizona house scene was filmed near Highlands Elementary School in Saugus, CA. The house overlooks Grace Baptist Church, which can be spotted in the movie. Also, Valencia Hyatt was used for Alice, Bella, and Jasper's hideout. Vacancy, Viva Nieville. Zapped. Select other productions. The video for There Goes My Heart by Enough Snuff was filmed at Richard Ryer Park and Stevenson Ranch. The video for 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins was filmed at Valencia High School. The video for Knee Skies Finish Last by Green Day was filmed at College of the Canyons in Santa Clarita. Part of the video for Long Road to Ruin by the Foo Fighters was filmed at the Westfield Shopping Center in Santa Clarita. The video for American Honey by Lady Antebellum was filmed at the Golden Oak Ranch in Santa Clarita in January 2010. The video for Racing Rats by the Editors was filmed in a neighborhood off of Linda Vista Street in Canyon Country in 2007. Infrastructure, transportation, freeways. Santa Clarita is serviced by Interstate 5 on the western side of the city. The east side of the city is serviced by State Route 14. State Route 126 terminates at Interstate 5, whereas goes west to Ventura, passing through Fillmore and Santa Paula. Interstate 5, California State Highway 14, California State Highway 126, bus service. City of Santa Clarita Transit provides extensive bus service within the Santa Clarita Valley and to from North Hollywood in the San Fernando Valley. City of Santa Clarita Transit is operated by MV Transportation, Incorporated under contract with the City of Santa Clarita. On weekdays, City of Santa Clarita Transit operates commuter buses to from Burbank, downtown Los Angeles, North Hollywood, Warner Center, Van Nuys, and Century City. Also on weekdays when school is in session, City of Santa Clarita Transit operates supplemental school day service with routes and scheduled stops designed around various school sites within the Santa Clarita Valley. City of Santa Clarita Transit also operates Dial A ride service for seniors and the disabled. Dial A ride service is also open to the general public after 6:00 p.m. The service allows for pick-up and drop-off at any address within the city of Santa Clarita and within a 3/4-mile radius of the nearest fixed-route bus stop in unincorporated areas. City of Santa Clarita Transit operates weekdays from 4:15 a.m. to 11:15 p.m., Saturdays from 6:15 a.m.-10:45 p.m., and on Sundays from 7:15 a.m. to 8:45 p.m. Service operates as frequently as every 15 minutes during peak periods to every 90 minutes during off-peak hours. Typically, buses operate every 30 to 60 minutes. City of Santa Clarita Transit has installed GPS transponders on its entire fleet, making it easy to track buses. This allows customers to go on the City of Santa Clarita Transit's website to see the arrival time at a particular stop. When waiting at an actual stop, customers can text the stop number or scan a QR code and will display an arrival time on their mobile phone. City of Santa Clarita Transit was formerly known as Santa Clarita Transit. Train Metrolink provides commuter passenger train service to the Santa Clarita Valley along its Antelope Valley line, which runs from Lancaster to Union Station in downtown Los Angeles, where transfers can be made to destinations in Southern California and the rest of the nation. Metrolink services 3 stations in the city, via Princesa Station in the Canyon Country community, Santa Clarita Station which is centrally located in the city and serves most of the Valencia and Saugus communities, and the Newhall Station which serves the community of Newhall. All stations have large parking lots to allow commuters to park and ride. Metrolink service operates 7 days a week, with reduced service on Saturdays and Sundays. Bicycle and walking. There are a series of bike trails and walking paths threaded throughout the city. Bicyclists can ride from the eastern end of the city in Canyon Country along a paved path which is independent from automobile traffic all the way to Valencia on the Santa Clara River Trail. This path closely follows the Santa Clara River and Soledad Canyon Road. There are many jumping-off points along this route providing access to neighborhoods, Metrolink stations and commerce. Once in Valencia, there are several pedestrian bridges called paseos connected to the bike path network. The paseos keep riders and walkers above and away from automobile traffic. The neighborhoods in Valencia were planned to include an ample amount of walking and riding paths that connect to this overall network. In 2007, the League of American Bicyclists awarded Santa Clarita its bronze designation as a bicycle-friendly community. Notable people: Sean Barton, former Major League Baseball pitcher. Graduated from Saugus High School. Trevor Bauer, Major League Baseball pitcher. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Kyle Bowler, National Football League quarterback. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Steve Borden, professional wrestler. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Tim Burton, film director, producer, writer and artist. Attended California Institute of the Arts. Crystal Bustos, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist on the USA softball team and 3-time gold medalist at the Pan Am Games. Graduated from Canyon High School. Laura Diaz, Los Angeles newscaster now with KTTV-TV. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Anthony Irvin, winner of 2 Olympic medals and 2 World Championship golds in swimming. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Allyson Felix, 4-time Olympic gold medalist in 200 m, 4A, 100 m, and 4A, 400 m. Darren Farris, singer-songwriter resides in Santa Clarita. Lauren Fleshman, track and field athlete. Graduated from Canyon High School. John Garland, Major League Baseball pitcher. Born in Valencia. Megan Good, actress. Grew up in Canyon Country. Jason Gore, professional golfer. Attended William S. Hart High School. Resides in Valencia. Mark Paul Gosselar, actor. Attended William S. Hart High School. William S. Hart, silent-era actor. Lived in Newhall. Eric Hilgers, former Major League Baseball pitcher. Graduated from Canyon High School. Brian Herter, open-wheel race car driver. Attended William S. Hart High School. Joe Kapp, quarterbacks for the University of California and Minnesota Vikings. Also played in the Canadian Football League and was the head coach at Cal. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. John Lasseter attended Cal Arts. Most notably Ramey 113, a favorite Easter egg among directors. Taylor Lautner, actor. Lives in Santa Clarita. Lautner was a junior at Valencia High School for the 2008-09 school year, but tested out of high school and is taking college classes. Nate Longshaw, arena football quarterback. Graduated from Canyon High School. Andrew Lorraine, former Major League Baseball pitcher. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Tessa Ludwig, actress. Graduated from Saugus High School. Kevin Malone, former baseball executive and general manager of the Montreal Expos and Los Angeles Dodgers. Co-owner of the Santa Clarita Mercedes-Benz dealer. Buck McKeon, congressman and first mayor of Santa Clarita after the city incorporated in 1987. Matt Moore, National Football League quarterback. Attended William S. Hart High School. Eddie Murray, former Major League Baseball first baseman and hitting coach. Co-owner of the Santa Clarita Mercedes-Benz dealer. Resides in Santa Clarita. D. D. Myers, former White House press secretary from January 1993 to December 2004. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. John J. Nazarian, television commentator and private investigator. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Jerry Owens, Major League Baseball outfielder. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Attended the Masters College and UCLA. Kelly Packard, actress, formerly of Baywatch. Attended Canyon High School. Erin Perperogla, Women's National Basketball Association player. Attended the Masters College. Mike Penberthy, former National Basketball Association guard. Attended the Masters College. Tyler Posey, actor MTV's Teen Wolf, lives in Valencia. Mark Redman, former Major League Baseball pitcher. Attended the Masters College. Naya Rivera, actress. Attended Valencia High School. Mackenzie Rosman, actress. Attended Valencia High School. Paul Rubens, actor, also known as Pee Wee Herman. Attended the California Institute of the Arts, located in Valencia. Roger Salkeld, former Major League Baseball pitcher. Graduated from Saugus High School. Chris Seddon, Major League Baseball pitcher. Graduated from Canyon High School. Carl Seal, American politician and a Republican member of the Arizona House of Representatives representing District 20. Graduated from College of the Canyons with A.A. Del Shannon, singer-songwriter of 1961 number one hit Runaway. James Shields, Major League Baseball pitcher. Born in Newhall. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Smile Empty Soul, post-grunge rock band. Corey Snyder, former Major League Baseball utility player. Graduated from Canyon High School. Christy Swanson, actress best known for roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Big Daddy, Dude, Where's My Car? and Higher Learning. Leonard Termo, film and television actor. Darren Tufts, filmmaker. Graduated from Canyon High School. Ashley Tisdale, actress. Graduated from Valencia High School. Shane Vereen, National Football League running back. Attended Valencia High School. Bob Walk, former Major League Baseball pitcher. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Dylan Ward, Washington ballet dancer. Graduated from Canyon High School. Danny Worth, Major League Baseball infielder. Attended Valencia High School. Todd Searle, former Major League Baseball third baseman. Graduated from William S. Hart High School. Sister cities, Tena, Napo, Ecuador, Soraya, Quezon, Philippines. See also, references. External links, City of Santa Clarita homepage, Santa Clarita Tourism.